I still don't know what to call this series, but I'm leaning towards Auction House Roulette. We're going to get 3 cars, hopefully close to each other and on the same type of discipline, aka racing on the road, racing on the dirt, whatever. And we're going to test them in a couple different categories, such as top speed, drag race, lap time on, I don't know, whichever track I choose for the day. Ease of driving, that's entirely subjective. And NASCAR, and then we will give them a final score. First place for the challenges gets 3, second place gets 2, last place gets 1, and your goal is to have the higher score. So let's jump into this. These cars need to be tuned by the person who is selling them, so that's what we're looking for. An S2 ZR1, holy cow. I don't really want an S2 unless we can find other S2 cars. You know what, there we go. We've got 2 S2 cars. We're gonna buy the Supra. Hopefully we can find that Corvette again. Corvette is still here, we're gonna snag that. And a Ford GT, excellent. This is the fastest I've ever found 3 cars within the same bracket of each other. All right, we have a 98 Supra with over 1,000 horsepower. That's going to be fun. We have a 95 Corvette that has 718 horsepower. It's all-wheel drive. This car might actually be quite good. And we've got a 2005 Ford GT that is 883 horsepower and is all-wheel drive. This is a good mix of cars. These might actually be quite fun and quite quick. Oh no. Somebody put a V8 in this thing, it sounds like. That's not ideal. All right, let's see what this thing's got for top speed. Oh no, we're rolling through these gears pretty quick. This thing might be limited to a pretty slow top speed compared to what it can do. That's the last gear. 230, 231, 232 is looking like all she's got. Not ideal. Now it is time for the ZR1, the 95 Corvette. Listen to this motor. Is this a rotary? Can you put a rotary? Oh, I think you can because somebody on YouTube did it, so they let you do it in this game. It's all-wheel drive. Oh boy. Rolling through the gears pretty quick. Good, there's more than 6. Good, there's more than 7. This thing does in fact have 10 gears. That's kind of wild. Come on, Corvette. Give me what you got. 205, 206, 207. 207's looking like all we can squeeze out of her. This here motor does not have the horsepower to get it up that high. Now it's the Ford GT. This one has a little bit more horsepower. Let's check how many gears. 8. Interesting. I don't know what motor this one has in it either. It might be the stock one. I can't tell. I don't drive this car much. We're in the 7th gear already, though. That is not ideal. We've been going for all of 10 seconds. 8th gear, we're going to top out in this gear. 213. Come on, downhill. 214, 215, 216. There's a lot of cars there. 218's all she got. Not ideal. The Supra is the winner of this. This car is second. So the Supra gets 3 points, the Corvette gets 1 point, and the Ford GT, the Ford GT I prefer, it's 2 points. Not bad. Now we need to go do a drag race. This is the second Supra we've had with the same paint job in this series, and it's not too far away. I think the last one we did was a couple weeks ago. Let's see how she does on the drag strip. Good launch. Burn the tires off, burn the tires off, burn the tires off. There we go. Catch some grip in 4th. I could probably make this go a little quicker, but I don't think we really need to. I'm just going to shift the gears the same way in the other cars, even though they're all-wheel drive, so that might not be the greatest, but whatever. 1684, not bad. You hear this thing idling? That does not sound like the motor that's in it. I think it's a rotary. I could be wrong. I have no way of checking at the moment. Here we go. Burn the gears. All-wheel drive is ideal. Short gears, I don't know. Oh, we're going to top out before the end. 13, 14, 15, 16. Oh, RIP. RIP. Told you the Supra did fine anyway. 16,898. Dang, it is very close to the Supra's time. Here we go in the Ford. All-wheel drive, short gears again. Let's see how she does. I shifted a little early. That's fine. Ooh, real short gears. 15, 16. Man, these are close. This one is the winner. I can tell you that right now. 16,504. That is the winner. The others were 16,8. Does drag racing test how good these cars are all around? No. But drag racing is one of my favorites, and Top Gear did it that way, so we need to do it that way. Also, it's nice to see how close they are technically in like a short distance of speed. It's just nice to know. These are very quick cars, and they have some high top speeds, so let's go somewhere where they can actually use it. A Stadio circuit. They're not gonna obviously use all of their top speed, but you can get quite a good lick going down through here. Now, I don't know what tires the Supra's on. I'm assuming they're slicks, race tires. It's only rear-wheel drive. I don't know how it's been tuned. This is where we're gonna find out. Here we go. Burning the tires off. Yes, sir. This might be bad. It might not be bad. Oh, okay. I don't think it's gonna be good. That's for sure. All right, here we go. I came in wide there. Oh, the goal is clean lap times, but I am okay using a dirty lap time. I really am. I'm not worried about it at all. I'm also stuttering constantly today. I don't know what it is. Here we go. Slow down, car. Good. Yes. We were coming in real hot. Okay. Yeah. Very tail happy. No surprise. My rival is using a Brabham, which is very, very good. Very good in S2 class. This thing has, oh boy, a lot of speed. Handling not ideal. Oh, this thing has a ton of power. Needs to be all-wheel drive for this much power. It does handle pretty good if you have it under control, though. If you're not full throttle, it turns pretty good, actually. Oh, still a little tail happy, though. Slower way down coming through here. Not bad. Can't use full throttle, because if I do, it's just going to blow the... Oh, do that. It's just going to slide the rear end. We're going to fix that corner a little bit. I'm going to give this thing a couple more laps. I'm going to do my best, see if we can get a clean time and at least a decent time. I still can't believe we're sub 1 minute, and that lap was technically a little quicker. Oh, coming in a little wide again this lap. Oh, minus that part right there was about as perfect as you get. Not bad. I slid the tail around the corner a little bit, but not bad. That was also slower. Holy crap. Every time. Don't know how I managed to do that. I won't lie. When this thing's not under power, it handles really quite well. That was probably the best lap we're going to get. 57 137s. Not terrible. However, the other two cars are all-wheel drive, so I don't know what's going to happen there. All-wheel drive Chevrolet with only a front lip, it looks like. I don't think it has a rear spoiler at all, which is going to be interesting, but it's also all-wheel drive on good tires, and it doesn't have a ton of power, so maybe this is a good build. I don't know. Let's find out. Here we go. I can tell you this, so far it handles wonderfully. Yeah, this thing's basically on rails. It handles real good. I took that corner poorly. That was me. It does have a little bit of a problem where if you're going quickly and you turn, it likes to like dart the nose in, and then it gets all four tires loose a little bit. That's because there's no rear downforce and the front grabs so hard. But it's not bad. It handles, as you can see, really quite good, even under power through here. It's not bad at all. Obviously, it's no Brabham, and that Brabham's at the top of S2. We are at the bottom, so it's not going to put any world records down, but it is not bad at all, to be quite honest. First flying lap, 57.8. So the Supra somehow is beating it at the moment. I can tell you why the Supra's beating it. The Supra was doing much quicker coming down through here, and somehow, there's all four tires sliding, somehow it took that corner much quicker than this car can. I don't know why or how. Maybe this car doesn't have as good of tires, maybe, I just don't know. I honestly don't know. This thing handles better, but the Supra does seem to be a little quicker in certain areas. It's all that raw V8 horsepower. This thing is now in the lead, so that's fine. However, I'm just amazed at how quick that Supra was compared to the Corvette. I thought the Corvette was going to be much, much quicker, and I was gladly wrong, to be honest. 55, 56, 7, and it's clean. That is good for me. That's probably about as good as it's going to get, honestly. This thing performs very, very well. This here Ford has the word champion written on the side of it. That is kind of how I'm leaning as well. Let's see how it does. I believe this here Ford is on semi-slicks because of the letters on the side. I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure only the semi-slicks get that. Maybe the race tires do too. Maybe I'm just dumb. But it also has the rear wing, which is going to be a big help, I believe, compared to that Corvette. The Corvette could have used the wing. This thing is also very, very good. Also on rails. Does not have the problem of making all the tires slide like the Corvette does. However, it does have, just a touch of understeer here and there. And a 10 out of 10 is that Brabham up there. The way I have my Brabham tuned, it is definitely a 10 out of 10 in handling. I still hit that wall. Whatever, it's fine. Yeah, this thing is, really rather quite good. Anytime I start talking, I start screwing up. Whatever, it's fine. Yes, this car, very quite good. We're okay with a dirty lap, and I just had to pause to check. This car beat the Vet already. The Vet was 56.7, this is 56.6. So, I'm cool with that. For ease of driving, I will give the Supra a 7, which is higher than some of you thought it was going to be, that's for sure. It's not bad at all, as long as you don't have the throttle at 100%. It burns the tires off at 100%, but if you're not full throttle going around corners and you can kind of throttle management, it's not bad at all, so it's getting a 7. The Corvette is getting an 8 because it handles really, really well, and understeers just a little bit going through. It needs downforce a little bit on the rear. That's it. So it's getting an 8. And this here Ford is getting a 9 just because it's really, really good. It understeers just a touch. And my Brabham is obviously still better. That thing is a monster when it comes to handling, and it's very, very fast. So it's getting a 9. The Ford is the winner in this class. That is entirely subjective, by the way, so take it as you wish. That's how I feel about how they handle. Now it's time for my favorite, some NASCAR. This, honestly, could be anyone's game. This Supra has a ton of horsepower, and it handles well. So if I'm not going huge on the throttle around the corners, this thing has a real decent chance of winning this. All right, here we go. You can actually give this thing a decent amount of throttle coming around this corner. Surprisingly enough, let off just, nope. Gotta let off just a touch or hit the brakes just a touch coming through there. There we go, let off just a touch, back on it. Oh yeah, burn the tires off. Slow down a little bit coming into here, down to gear. Decent amount of throttle. Let off a little bit. It's gonna lose it on the way out every time because of the way this track's shaped. Not exactly perfect, but it's all right. Nice. 16.6. We're gonna do a couple more laps. For reference, this thing did the drag race in 16.8, so this is quicker around here than it is in a drag race, which is kind of wild. There's 16.2. 16.2 is probably about all we're gonna squeeze out of this thing. It gets so unstable coming out of these corners and likes to slide, so I have to go real slow. And we have to power into it and hope for the best. Last lap right here. Oh, I took that poorly. That's fine. Oh, yep. Every time. I was barely on the throttle there. I don't know what it is about this final corner here. Yep. 16.2 is all she's getting. I am cool with that. 16.253. Now it is the turn of the Chevrolet. Let's see how this one does. All-wheel drive, lightweight, not a ton of horsepower, so I guess we'll see. I can keep this thing pretty much planted the whole way through, so that's going to be pretty quick to find out how fast we can take this thing. I do have to let off coming into the corners a little bit, but other than that, we're full power all the way. Come on, Chevrolet. Hey, I'm a rhymer. 15.9 already beat the Supra. Not ideal. Yep, 15.93 is probably all we're going to get out of this. Not bad at all. Here we go. This guy's got more acceleration and more downforce. This one might be our champion. Okay, we're going to have to slow down a little bit more coming into these turns. Good to know. Other than that, this thing is really, really quite good. 16.2 already beat the Supra. Well, it's actually half a tenth behind the Supra. There's 15.6. We have our winner already. I'm doing the math here. Folks, we've got a tie between the Supra and the Corvette. The Ford won with 14 points. The Supra and the Corvette have 8 each. Let me just run through these real quick. Supra, first place in top speed, 3 points. Supra, second place in drag racing, 2 points, that's 5. Lap time, last place, 1 point, that's 6. Ease of driving, last place, 1 point, that's 7. NASCAR, last place, 1 point, that's 8. Top speed, Corvette, last place, 1 point. Drag race, last place, 1 point, that's 2. Lap time, Corvette, second place, 2 points, that's 4. Ease of driving, second place for the Corvette, 2 points, that's 6. NASCAR, second place, 2 points, that is 8. We're not going to do a tiebreaker. I've decided right now I'm making the official verdict that they are both second place. Ford is first place, which pains me because I love Corvettes. Unexpected. That's kind of crazy. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.